Man Cave here.
I'm Jose.
I'm Jonathan. We got Fast and the Furious. What can I say?
So what can we not say? There's so much to say about this. I mean, one of the best movie sagas ever made, in my opinion.
And in my opinion too.
Yeah.
We know that now they're not really Fast and the Furious movies like they were in the beginning.
Yeah.
Now it's more of like an action
movie.
Not so much the racing, but they still have the cool cars.
Okay.
So reason we're doing this, it's Man Cave Monday, like we said in our video. This is our collection. It's a finished set. The only thing I can say that I didn't like about this, I would say, is that
how small it is.
Yeah. There's no Letty. There's no what's the Chinese guy's name?
Han.
There's no Hans. There's no. They could have even done Jason Statham and his brother.
Shaw.
Owen Shaw and
I don't remember his name.
I don't remember the other one, but they were Shaws. So they didn't do that. They didn't do Mia. I mean, that should have been,
Yeah.
But other than that, the set is pretty cool.
Yeah, I like it.
We have Luke Hobbs, so played as The Rock, also known as Dwayne Johnson. The pop itself is pretty cool. He has his vest on, which is pretty much the epic scene at the end of Fast and the Furious where he takes that big...
the Gatling gun. I am the cavalry woman.
Yeah, he takes that Gatling gun and just destroys...
That helicopter.
The helicopter. He does have his 357 that he carries in the movie. He's gripping it. Shows his tattoos.
He looks like a badass.
He looks like a badass in this pop. You guys can see here. It's overall good quality.
Yeah, I like it.
Good details. I mean, we like the Fast and the Furious, so I guess that's mainly why we picked up the pops.
Here we got Dominic Toretto, the Fast and Furious badass, played by Vin Diesel.
I mean, you think Fast and Furious, you think him and
Paul Walker, which we'll get into
next.
But yeah, Dominic Toretto, he's, in my opinion, he's my favorite character in the whole, in all the movies, personally.
Well, I thought it's funny, if you guys didn't know, they did this figure based off Fast and the Furious #1.
Yeah.
Because if you notice, he's actually wearing his button up from when he's working at the shop.
At the mechanic shop.
And that he meets Paul Walker for the first time and he orders a tuna sandwich and then he gets into the fight with one of the drivers from...
The first one, I don't remember his name.
Diesel. Yeah, I don't remember his name, but that's what they went based off. They didn't go in his standard white t-shirt. No. They didn't go with anything else. But they did do that, which actually stands out and is pretty raw.
It would have been cool if they added the wrench. I
didn't even think about that.
That would have been good.
That would have been really good.
But they have his chain that Letty gave, and it's, that chain is very symbolic in the movie, and it goes a long way from the movie.
And overall, does look like Vin Diesel.
Yeah,
so
I mean, you look at it and you could tell who they're basing it off of. His button up says Toretto, which is obviously his last name, and I personally like this one a lot. And to me, it's one of the most realistic ones. I mean, then again, Vin Diesel's bald. But you can tell in the eyes, he looks like a badass too.
Then, as far as another thing you have with Dominic Toretto, is the pop ride. I'm a little disappointed that they didn't do Paul Walker in the Supra. That's...
Or the Skyline.
Or the Skyline. Well, I will say the Supra because that's more...
That's the beginning.
That's what started him.
You're right.
I'm a little disappointed they didn't do that. I'm hoping maybe they do. Probably won't. But you do have here Toretto in the 1970 Dodge Charger.
Badass car.
Badass. You do have the engine coming out as in the movie. You do have everything as far as how the movie was. It was just a black Charger. It was his. This is what he had in pretty much almost everyone in the movies.
I mean, it's most that scene.
The iconic car.
Yeah, in the first movie when him and Paul Walker are racing, you have the Supra, you have this, and that he's just sitting there in his car upside down, bleeding. Can't believe he tried taming the beast and failed. Yeah,
and in this one, like I said, here was the blue collar button up. Here he's wearing a gray one. So they did change. That. Yeah, they did. If you notice, there you go.
Wow, I didn't even notice that.
They did change a little bit as far as the pop itself.
That's good, so it doesn't match.
Yeah, other than that, it's still the same as the Dominic, just a different shirt color. Cool ride. Wish they would have done another one, but It's alright.
Considering it is the Fast and the Furious, it would have been cool to have more rides. I mean,
Yeah, that's what it was.
It's all cars.
It's all
rides.
cars. So
But
they only made figures.
exactly.
I mean, at least we did get one.
Yeah.
So that's a plus. And then last but not least, rest in peace. We have Brian O'Connor,
Played
Paul
by
Walker.
Paul Walker, who sadly passed away in the accident. Doing what he enjoyed, speeding, hauling ass.
Devastating loss. That hit home.
But he probably passed away with a smile on his face because he was
Doing what he enjoyed.
Yeah. This pop, if you look, it kind of looks like him. I mean, it looks like him towards like the end of the movies. When he's more like he's not a cop anymore, and he's like
the family man.
Yeah.
That's what it looks like they portrayed here.
Yeah.
They really didn't do him as the first one, where he
With the
was
curly
with the
little
curl,
fro,
and
like a
he was
little
like
kid,
a lot
yeah.
younger.
But I like it. I mean, it's basic, but it's Brian O'Connor. It's Paul Walker. He has his watch. He has the little kicks on.
Which I'm surprised, and my brother's surprised too, the fact that they really didn't sell out or go all crazy for
No.
it like everybody, like I thought they would.
I thought so too. I mean, especially this one at least with his passing. But like he said, we're surprised.
But at the end of the day, we're collectors.
Yeah.
And we collect what we like, and this is why we did this set for our man cave collection.
Yeah.
So
these movies got us into cars. Like, I mean, we grew up around it, but these movies just helped it more. It's just
it fueled our inner
yeah.
demons.
I mean, it was awesome. I mean, I'm excited for the new movie. It's not gonna be the same without him, but hopefully they live on.
Hopefully,
Fast and Furious
hopefully
legacy.
still great. They're actually filming it. If you guys didn't know, Fast and the Furious 8 is being filmed, so that is something to look forward to. So other than that, this is our man cave collection for Monday. Our next video will be for Friday.
Yes, sir.
That video there on Friday, we will be doing an unboxing and reviewing our Comic-Con
Pops.
pickups. So, there's a little spoiler alert. Once you guys know, hit that like button.
Subscribe. Stay tuned.
Man Cave out.